In this session, we're just going to run through how to do a sales order where we're sourcing material from plants other than our own. So if we go into a standard order, we find our customer. I'm just going to use the standard cash sale account for the purposes of this exercise. If we go into our stock search screen and we look for a material, let's say we're searching for a 310 40 universal beam, 10.5 meters long. I can see in my current plant there's actually zero stock available. I have the option of running through the region tabs and as well as the national tab. So in the regional tab, it'll show me stock that is in and around my plant. So this is defined in the table whereby we can specify which plants we want to display in the region tab. So here we can see 7130, which is Coffs Harbour, has 2. Newcastle has 18, our bulk stock centre in Whyalla has 90, but also Wetherill Park, which is my mother centre, has 28. So let's say I'm going to do 2 out of Wetherill Park. I can enter them in, and at the moment I haven't done any changes to the item category, and basically I'm telling the system that I want the Wetherill Park branch to deliver these 2 items directed to my customer. If I wanted to do a transfer into my stock first and then supply it to our customer, so I know that Wetherill Park has got the stock, but I'll just add an extra line where I'll demonstrate that in the front screen via an item category change. So if I accept those 2 selections, so just for the purposes of these tabs, the national tab gives us visibility of all plants that are currently available to us. You can see all of the plants come up there. The audit tab is basically just a summary of what I've keyed. So just in case halfway through you get distracted and do something different and you want to know where you're up to, you can click on the audit tab and that'll give you visibility of what you've keyed so far. So you can see we've got an item there keyed out of our mother centre, and there's also one keyed out of our own location. So we'll go to the front screen. It tells me that line 2 we've got no stock, which is as expected, so I'll continue through that screen. So at this point in time you can see line 1 is being direct delivered as a tan item from my mother centre, being 8540, to my customer. The second item, I'm just going to show you how we can change the item category and simulate a transfer into our stock. So a Z-bit, transfer buy-in, basically means that the stock will be delivered by our mother centre branch, being Sydney, as a transfer STO to our local stock, will be goods receipted and then sent out from the local branch in Wollongong. So if I enter on that for the Z-bit, I'll basically define the delivery date. So let's just assume that we want it delivered on Friday. Our purchasing org we enter in. The supplying plant I know is 8540, which is my mother centre. I want it to be delivered on a truck, which is our shipping edition 01. Just some information around our delivery date, but that's fine. And we basically finalise our selection and go back. So basically we can see 2 lines there, one simulating a direct delivery from the supplying plant direct to our customer. The second one there with an item category change to a Z-bit shows how we would transfer that item from our mother centre to our location. We would goods receipt and then supply out of our current location. So that sort of covers off the use of multiple plants.